What's up, y'all? It's AB of the Real. It's been a minute, but I only try to speak with things on my heart. I'm gonna keep it short and simple. Last month, on the 6th of August, was a year sober from weed and pills, and I just want to share the things in my journey that I feel, one, have changed since I stopped smoking, have benefited from, and the reasons I stopped smoking. Let's get into it. This video is for people who actually want to stop and feel like they have more potential that they're not using, and they feel like they may be having a struggle to stop smoking, or maybe they're making excuses for why they still smoking or doing certain vices. And I'm making this video because I was one of them people. If you a person that feel like you can get everything done in your life and you can smoke weed, don't watch the video. If you're a person, again, like I said, who feels like that they need a little push or like some kind of motivation from someone who's actually been through it, stopping for a year, and where I've grown, what different things I've seen from stopping, then listen up. One of the main reasons I stopped is because it started making me paranoid and like my heart started beating. But a real original reason I had been wanting to stop for about 3 years is because I felt like I always had this determination and hustling spirit that the more I did drugs, the more I smoked, I stopped having that fire inside me that wanted to yearn to do something different, to grow, to learn something new. I feel like I was always living day to day instead of actually looking ahead into my future and where I want to be years from now, tomorrow, things I actually want to do. I'm just smoking and living for the day. Like, oh, if I can make it through the day, I'm good. And I think it's okay to live in the moment. I think it's good to live in the moment, but I don't think it's good to live in the moment so much that you're not worried about or have no plan for where you want to go. You know what I'm saying? The next reason was I felt like every time I was bored or frustrated or unhappy, I started smoking. And it wasn't until after I stopped smoking that I realized that was my body trying to tell me, I'm bored and unhappy with your complacency in life. I'm bored and unhappy with where you are right now. All you doing is smoking and sitting in the bed, watching Netflix. You know, you may be having sex or going out with your friends. You just sitting with your friends smoking. It's actually a waste of fucking time. Let's be real. The time it takes to smoke, roll up, go to the weed, man, all that shit. Like, I realize right now how many things I actually get done. I've accomplished so much more in my life ever since I've stopped smoking. My music career, my focus has all been way better. I stopped making excuses for not being where I want to be. I stopped doubting myself and just being in my head about where I want to be and actually making moves to get there. Because when you're not smoking, now you got time. Now you got to do something. It got to a point where I felt like I truly didn't know who I was anymore. And I started to hate myself and like really be insecure. And I thought I was just insecure about who I was or maybe how I look at the time, things like that. But it was literally just the fact that I wasn't doing shit, wasn't working out that much. Wasn't consistent with anything in my life because once I got high, I was too lazy or too like in a relaxed mood to go get something done, you know? And the biggest reason for me was that it made me comfortable with being anything less than the best version of myself. If I said I was going to get A done and then I smoked a blunt and I only got part of A done, I'd be like, well, it's cool. If I said I was going to get something done and decided, oh, now I'm going to put it off till tomorrow because I'm high, it's cool. That's not all right. Like, that's not how it should be, and that's not what kind of standard I'm holding myself to get where I want to be in life. So if you know there's a standard you're trying to get to in life, how important is weed to you, and what return on investment are you getting on weed? That's what I had to ask myself. It's not making me no money. I'm losing money. I'm losing time. I'm losing energy. And I don't have the right people. I'm always attracting people who are only trying to get high and not get shit done with their life. If you are one of the people who, again, if you smoke and you with people who get shit done, you create and you living your best life, disregard the fucking video. I really want to speak to the people who know they're supposed to be doing more with their life and hold yourself accountable and change that shit. Do not keep letting weed put you in a place that you don't want to be and then acting like it's cool to just roll another blunt every day. My friend groups were filled with people that only smoked, did alcohol, or pop pills. Once I stopped smoking, I realized how useless these people were in my life. Not to say they were useless as a human, but in my life and where I was trying to go, live a purpose, grow in life, create, they weren't helping with that. All we did was sit down and smoke and look at each other. Now the nigga asking, who finna roll the next one? Bro, I got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? We got shit to do. If you out here having to borrow money from niggas to smoke, stop smoking. If you out here can't pay rent, stop smoking. If you can't pay for your kids, stop smoking. Like, and I'm going to be real about this shit because, again, I was in this position, so I'm not just talking, like, on a high pedestal or something. But I saw the change in my life from when I stopped smoking, getting stuff done, the growth of my wealth, the growth of my mindset, the growth of my body, physically, mentally, spiritual. What is we really doing for you that you need to hold on to it so hard that you're willing to be broke, sit at the fucking house, have friends that only get high with you? What's the return on investment? Whatever you decide to do, decide what return on investment you're getting on doing drugs or doing weed. And decide if it's important right now in your life. Or if, hey, maybe I can make me some money, I can get to where I want to in my career, my life, and then I can smoke some weed. Just like that. So decide what's important for you. This is AB The Real. I just wanted to share that. Again, a year sober from weed. My entire life has changed. Y'all can see it on my page. I eat healthier. I work out. I look happier. I am happier. I'm way more productive. And I love my fucking life. I love it. I'm getting shit done. I'm always productive. And I can see myself going somewhere. I'm not living day to day no more. So change your life. Make the decision you need to. Don't make no more excuses. And get your return on your investment on life.